Welcome to my week 2 CSS assignment. So today I will be talking about my CSS document and how I styled my website from last week. So first up, I went in and linked together my HTML and CSS documents, and I did this across my form and my table because it applies to this as well. I started off by using some element selectors to design my headings. So I wanted to change the font size and the background color, and I wanted to center it and underline it for H1. H3, I did pretty much the same thing, but I also wanted to have a background color behind the word. So I used max content, so it just covers that. For H4, once again, pretty similar, used the same colors and used the max content as well. So I also went ahead and designed my nav bar. So in my index.html file, I went down here and used a class selector. Class equals nav bar. And this applies across all pages because we have our form and our table. So I copied and pasted that. And this class allows me to target just this specific element. And looking in my CSS document, I went ahead and have the background color as purple, making it pretty consistent. And I included some padding as well for thickness. Um, Moving along, I also have some pseudo classes here, and this applies to the hover that you see. I wanted when I'm mousing over, it turns to teal. So I included the white up here, and then a hover is when it changes, and then a active keeps it lit up. All right. I also went in and used an ID selector, another way to style a specific element. It only applies to this one thing, my favorite things, and the list underneath it. So what I did here was to have it, uh, I wanted no wrap because I wanted to keep the images on all one line. And I did the same for my table up here as well. Or not my table, my nav bar. So I'm just targeting my favorite things with my ID. Looking at my table, I did a few things here, and I just have a dotted border, changed the color. I wanted to decorate the head and the table head and table rows. In my form, I went ahead and centered the text, and I decided how wide I want the bars to be. And I also did that for the button as well. But overall, here is my website. Thank you.